to hear us now. I actually forgot to unmute us, but now we are. So welcome to the show, mates. I have okay, let's just introduce yourself. Who are you and where do you guys come from?
Right. My name is Giovanni Cantele. I'm from South Africa, but I live in Italy. And my mate there is Buccia, my teammate, and he's pure Italian, 100% homegrown.
Yeah, that's awesome. And then we were talking a little bit earlier that where I mentioned that I love Italian culture, Italian food, and one of my dreams is to rent a car and to drive all through Italy just to eat the food. So I'm very excited because your PAX is also named after food items from Italy, so that is awesome.
Yeah.
Let's just start there. Yeah, why did you name them after food?
Well, I think there's in this project there is we get a lot of inspiration from our surroundings and things around us. We include that in the story and the world building and all that. Just to and so it just came naturally to put in what our area is famous for, which is tortellini and lambrusco.
Nice.
And, that's why. Yeah. So
wine and pasta. That's a great night or a great evening.
yeah, absolutely.
So just to give people a context, Exit Limbo is not something new. That is a project from before. What is that project?
Right. So Exit Limbo actually started as a band. I started the band about 10 years ago. Then I sort of carried on with the world building around the music with creating sort of characters, mascots. And I actually, as a job, I'm a toy designer and I work with IPs, big IPs. And I've tried to propose my own IPs to big companies. Had quite a lot of difficulty there, but so it came sort of naturally to sort of want to continue the world building through a video game. I'm also an avid video game player, and so I decided to start making an indie video game, and we did that, and that's out on Steam now. And it's a sort of a natural inclination to continue the world building in any medium we find. So we went into NFTs too.
Yeah, and as far as I know, Buccia is the one that brought you here, right?
That's right. Which I just finished the video game, and so I had a big hole in my heart because I didn't know what to do with my life. And after 7 years of trying to find funding and trying to find the right team and all that, finally it's done, and now you just don't know what to do with yourself. And Butcher came by and said, "Listen, you got all this stuff here. I know exactly what we could do with this stuff." And we were like, "Oh, great!" And we just went for it.
Yeah. So how was that process, Butcher? To bring Giovanni into the NFT space, how did that go?
I am passionate about blockchain, and I'm coming in NFT by Bantano for Crypto Monkeys, and I want because I am a programmer, I want to do my project in blockchain, man. I am not great in art, and so I called my friend, and we started the collaboration, and it's great.
Yeah, and that is great because you really need, like, in my opinion, to start things like that, the best way to do it is to have the talents in the team, because getting experts is expensive. That often means that you cannot maybe do 100% of what some other teams do that has a big funding, but it means that you can do awesome things and build a community from the ground, which is very exciting. Like the first time I saw Exit Limbo, I saw it and then I saw this is from an old game. I like, okay, so they have bought the license for an old game to use these NFTs from the art, from the game, how they are now bringing that the game that exists. I don't want to say old game, but the game that exists onto blockchain. So they have actually bought some IP to bring it. Wasn't that exciting? And then I finally learned that, hey, it's the same team, it's the same guy that have come here that built the game that is releasing this, and it's the same thing, and that makes it way more exciting for me.
Great.
So how was that? Like building a game, did you know how to code? Did you know how to do everything like that from the start?
No, that was a long and hard learning process. Very tough. I don't actually code. We have another programmer with us who does that. But yeah, it just was a lot of, it took so long because we were sort of studying and learning, and and technology was changing all the time, and indie games were booming, and yeah, it was just a long process. And
while we're talking, people will actually see your game, by the way. It's a clip from YouTube where someone is playing Exit Limbo from November 4th, 2020, so it's not that long ago.
Okay. We have updated it quite a bit since then, but yeah.
But that is kind of the thing about building a game. It changes a lot. I actually went and looked at some trailers from longer before, and they look very different from the ones, the gameplay that are like the latest gameplay. But it is like this game where you move sideways and then you start to fight different mobs, right?
Yeah. It's a kind of an ode. It's a love letter to those old school beat 'em ups, like those arcade beat 'em ups like Double Dragon, Streets of Rage, Cadillacs and Dinosaurs, Ninja Turtles, those 90s arcade games. So it's actually 3D, but you see it from that sort of point of view, as if it were, that isometric kind of point of view. It's not isometric, but so you move in a 3D space, and but you always see it from that side view.
Yeah, and okay, the person that plays this, I think that person can also play the game better. Let's put it like that. But it's exciting. I sent that to Butcha last week, I think, and asked, is this the same game? Is this the same thing? And he has to prove it. So that's exciting. It feels like that kind of game that when you don't want to, from my opinion, when you just want to forget everything else, you just want to do something for a while, that sounds like a great game to just go in and do and have some fun.
Yeah, it's meant to be accessible, and you just let out some steam,
Yeah, that's great, and it's on Steam as well, so that's also fun.
Pun intended.
Yeah. So, hard question here, Butcha, have you played the game?
No.
Oh, we have to get that done, right? Before Friday, you have to find time to actually play it, right?
Yeah. If I can stay.
You go to Steam and you buy it, I guess. No, that's good. That's good. But you have a community from that game from before, Giovanni. I think that a lot of these small like indie games, they usually build up a ground community where they get to know the players and things. Has that been the case for you?
Yeah. I mean, we have got to know some YouTubers and players, and we do listen to what their comments, and and we continue to, and really hope that the sort of we can make people that follow the band aware of the video game, and people of the video game aware of the NFTs, and all the way around get an engine going there, and keep growing our community.
Yeah, and like if we just take that you have actually built, because you are not only trying to bring the communities together, you are trying to bring all of your different projects together into this. Because you are bringing music into NFTs, you are bringing like the animations of your most rare NFTs, like they are amazing because they are game characters. Like it is really good animation, and if people haven't seen it on the screen right now, I will scroll down so people can actually see just one of the animation cards on the screen, and yeah, it's like it's very smooth.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably the best animation on NFTs that we have seen so far on Wax. Yeah, it's very good. It's very good.
Well, thanks for that compliment.
Like, are you the one that creates everything, every art aspect, or do you have help with animations? You said that you have help with building the game, and
I am, I'm the artist and animator, and I do the 2D puppets. The game characters are actually 2D puppets, but I have my great friend and teammate Filippo, who's sort of the technical artist, and he helps with all the after effects and the special effects in general. He gives it everything that extra polish.
Yeah.
And that's great about being in a team of people I've been working with now for 10 years. I mean, I've been working with people for like 12 years. We've been in the company together, and we sort of split and became freelancers, and now we're together again, and we just know how to work together, and it's just great having a solid team like that.
Yeah, and Butcha, how is it to work on this project? Because from what I understand, I might be wrong here, but you are new to that team that has a history, or were you part of that team before?
Oh, Giovanni and Filippo are my best friend, and yeah, I try to bring us in the NFT space, and I know something, and I do the technical part on the blockchain.
Yeah, he has been following us, so now he knows exactly what we've been up to for the last 10 years. And so when this opportunity came, he just came straight to us. I mean, yeah.
And yeah, right before we started, you actually went. Let me share this so you can. It will be easier for you to actually see what I'm talking about at the same time. So you actually updated your website. I'm just gonna increase the window there, and here we have the actual website. This is how it should look. I always zoom in a little bit too much. So these are the packs. This is what we are expected to find this weekend. At 7 p.m. Swedish time, 5 p.m. UTC, which should be, I don't know right now. Is it noon Eastern time or 11 Eastern time?
Ooh.
Noon, yeah. This summertime, I mean, it confuses me every year. I don't know. We'll never learn. And one thing that is very important here, this is a mint sprint. They are mint on demand. So you buy the pack, you open the pack, and that will be a crazy time. So what do you expect to see then, Butcha?
Oh, my advice is to use Anchor, because Cloud Wallet now have a catch on all the transaction.
Yeah.
And the pack, you can open the pack through NFT Block, the awesome service by Jose from Alpaca, and I think also on Atomic Hub. But if you want to do a mint sprint, NFT Block is better, because you can open more pack in faster.
Yeah, and that will be linked below if anyone wants to bookmark it.
And in NFT Blocks, you have also in your inventory the Blender page, because the mythic rarity, the rarest one, is only on Blend. This is an old Blend, but we need to upload the new Blend. You can see on the website.
So what you do is below our faces here, people cannot see it, but there's a login button at the top. You log in, and then if you have these cards, you will be able to select them, and then you will hit the blend, and you will be able to upgrade your NFTs.
Right, so there is an auto select and a warning if you select a mint one.
Yeah, so don't upgrade mint number ones. That is probably a good idea. But yeah, so right now I can't see much here, but what I can actually do is I will drop a link right now in the comments where people can actually sign up for a giveaway of some stickers that you guys have put in for this. So this will be open for a while, and you will be able to add your Wax account name there. There are actually 50 stickers, and I'm pretty sure I have turned on, yes, I'm accepting responses now. So people can add your, yeah, we have the first response already. You can add your Wax account name there if you want the chance of getting some free NFTs, so that's nice. And if you were a slice holder, I mean, Butch has sent over 250 NFTs that I donated to all the lovely people that support my channel and help this community to grow. So that's awesome.
Thank you. Oh, remember the upgrade for Mythic Rarity is limited to 30.
So only 30 people will be able to upgrade this.
Yes. So in this way, we have a max supply, and the value of the NFT is bigger, I suppose.
Yeah, that is. I love that, but that means that Saturday night will be a stressful evening. And you need one of each rarity to be able to upgrade them.
Yeah, same characters in all the previous rarities, and more blend can be announced in future.
Yeah, that's very nice. So there might be more mythic upgrades in the future. So people shouldn't go and cry in the shower afterwards if they miss the first 30. There's a chance to get something exciting perhaps in the future if you're lucky, if I understand it correctly. So that's very nice. But yeah, so like for me, the mythic, this one is kicking all other NFTs from a like a visual standpoint. Just because the animation is very exciting, it's fast, it's it's exciting, and I have been on the testnet to look at all of these designs, so I really like them. I found them. Okay. And Butcher helped me after I started to find the first one. Hey, have you seen this one? I'm like, yeah, it's awesome. But okay, what is this then? Here, let me zoom in so people can see it better. Here, these ones, the max supply is 20.
In the pack, there are also one not transferable token and a chance to choose cinematic and choose music NFT. Very, very rare. It is a role, so we don't know the supply. And with the percentage, it is about 45 for the cinematic and 20 for the music.
So when you open a pack, you will get a non-transferable token, and then that has a chance of getting an airdrop, or
no, it's different. You get the token guaranteed, okay, and also a chance to music and cinematic.
Okay, so every pack will get a non-transferable, and some of these will be these NFTs.
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting. So if you're lucky in your first pack, you will get one of each of these, and you will get the music NFT.
Damn lucky.
I opened 40 pack on testnet, and I don't find one cinematic and one music. Yeah. But I am unlucky.
Yeah, this is very exciting, and that is why it's around 20, because is it the math that should be 20, but you don't know if it will be more
or less.
Yeah, exactly. Interesting. Like if we go to the blockchain here as Electrogenesis, people were hunting that, and I don't know if it has even come yet. I think it has, but I'm not updated to that. That is very exciting. That means that there will be a pressure not only to upgrade to open packs to get the #1 mint of the first one, but also to upgrade the first 30 of each characters. And how many characters are there?
17.
So there are 17 different mythics, or are some that can't be mythics?
17 different mythic.
Okay, then this will be
every characters have the attack move.
That's nice. And this legendary is very nice as well.
Yeah, I love the legendary. More than mythic, in my opinion.
So Giovanni, how is it to create something like you create? You just say that you design toys in your spare time. I say that's your other work, so your spare time, because this is the real stuff. How is it to create graphics like this? Because that must be a little bit different.
What's the process behind it? It was a crazy thing to try do. Those are they're puppet characters, so they're 2D characters with hand-painted normal maps. They took a hell of a long time to do, I must be honest. Yeah, so I don't know. Yeah, how was it? It was tough. It was long. And
So you
and
say
I don't think I'd ever do it again. I think it'll take less time to do them directly in 3D than to do them in 2D like that. I'm talking about the moving characters, the game characters. It takes more time to do them in 2D. The reason why we did it was just because we were only 3 people and made the video game, and so we, instead of we would have had to have more figures, people working with us to do rigging of 3D and all that sort of stuff. So we had to just do the best we could with what we could do.
Yeah, I mean, there are some fun videos. I think you Google the title, "How easy you create a Disney princess," something like that. And he starts the video like, yeah, all you do is you just press female human, you just press hair, then you just press color, shades, and render, and it's done. And then obviously it's not that easy. He goes through like a speed video of 30 minutes, how he makes the character, and it takes a lot of hours. But people think it's that easy.
To make one character that sort of looks good and a good puppet rig, do 2D puppet. I'm talking about a 2D character, and to get the normal maps just right, so you don't see all the I mean, it's about 2 weeks work. One character, full time.
Yeah, it's that's kind of exciting. People need to understand that, because there's a lot of work to create high-end computer art or computer characters for games and things like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then people come and copy paste them and sell them and say, "Hey, I made this." No, you didn't. But yeah, like I really like this because they are very, I don't know, I think I should describe them as dark. Like not dark as in color. They are like evil characters, or I don't know if I should call them angry.
Aggressive.
Yeah, aggressive is probably a good one. Like this is Splinter from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah. There's a lot of homages. There's a lot of homages to, the 90s anthropomorphic worlds like Ninja Turtles, Street Sharks, Biker Rats. I think they were called Biker Mice, Biker Rats.
Yeah, Biker Mice. Yeah.
It's that sort of cartoony, aggressive look that sort of from the 90s and from my personal tastes as well.
Yeah.
And sort of from my experience from work as well, since I work with toys, there is a toy element to it as well. But there's and like most of my favorite intellectual properties and games from the 90s, and so it all sort of it's my influences.
And there will be 1,000 big packs and 1,500 small packs, and I'm gonna ask you a hard question here. There will be a 2-split question. 1, do you think they will sell out? This is a very difficult question. I will do this for that.
Well, I hope so.
And Busha, what do you think?
Don't know. Very don't know.
And this is very fun, because we can look back at this after Saturday and see what your responses were then to how they will be on Saturday after the sale. My guess is they will sell out, and my guess is you will be scared about what happened on Saturday, because this is very exciting. Like the art here is very exciting, and I think a lot of people will agree with me on that. The only thing that talks against them selling out quickly is that there's a shit ton of NFT releases lately, and now as well. But I think it will be good anyway. There is a land sale tomorrow for our planet. There was 3 different sales last week. There are another sale on this weekend that I just forgot the name of. Dr. Samsey. Have you seen that guy?
No?
No.
That is also let's see if I can find it. Dr. Samsey. I think
I don't know, but with the Trillium, there are a lot of wax liquidity, I think. So I suppose
yeah, that's true as
a
well.
lot of people can invest in wax.
I think that it will sell out, and I think it will sell out. Yeah, quickly. You will.
Come on.
I will show this just to showcase what is also coming on the weekend, because I'm very excited about that as well. So this is another NFT sale that is coming that doesn't it has not gotten the same amount of feedback, but you see this is a very different kind of art.
Yeah.
First time I see this.
But this is also like if we zoom in a little bit, you can see that there's a lot of details in this.
Mm-hmm.
The guy that is the artist here is actually an artist for like big music festivals. I don't think it was Tomorrowland, but it is something similar to Tomorrowland, kind of like creating the scenes and everything. So that is very exciting. But I think that there's enough wax going around to sell out both of them. That's my guess.
Great.
If you want to find all the true music NFT, you need to open about 80 big pack.
80 big packs out of 1,000.
This is a percentage.
Yeah, that's good. And Giovanni, since the NFT space is something that Butcha brought you into, have you participated in the other sales?
Which you mean other sales, buying?
Yeah,
collecting.
NFT, exactly.
I've really, be honest, I've opened an account, a wallet and everything, and I'm looking around, and all I've got is one of those alien world human cards. And it's like I really want to get into it, but I'm working the whole time. I'm creating new images for this release, and I just don't have any free time. And I think you need quite a bit of free time to, you need to dedicate time to collecting, and
yeah.
And so it's like it's all very fascinating.
Mm-hmm. Because of lockdown, I can't go to Johnny's house and explain.
Yeah.
No, but it's good, and like it is exciting to see like Butcha came in, and he's the technical guy. He came in and brought you in, and you are the talent and bringing all of your skills to the world. Like NFTs is really for me a great way for an artist to share his like skill with everyone in a new and exciting way. And like on Wax, the most common way to do it is cards, but that is just the first step. With music, that is another one, and from what I can understand, there is something about a game with these NFTs as well.
Yeah. We obviously want to integrate the NFTs into a game as well and create. I can't say much at the moment because we've got many options open, and depending, you need to be careful about timing, and we need to be responsible about, you need to get something out in a certain amount of time, and perhaps there's a shorter, a more long-term project and a more short-term project. But the gamification is definitely, obviously, that's where we come from, where I come from anyway, and we will. So that's definitely in the works.
We have a secret project behind the token in the pack related to the game.
A secret project that behind the token in the pack related to the game.
Yeah, the tokens will be for a game, basically.
I see. Fun. Yeah, that's good. And I think it is scary to promise too much what you want to do, but we can hear that you want to incorporate NFTs into a game, and I guess my guess is that building them into an existing game means you might have to rebuild a lot of things, It's possible if you find the right way to do it and if you have the time and skill. But also there are other ways to do that.
Just to share a few ideas, whatever. I mean, there is a way to integrate it into the old game. Then we have that technology, what we've built there, we've got that to create a new game. So we're not starting from zero. But then there's also the thoughts of creating something specific that works well with the NFT psychology and community. And so, you know, there's a lot of considerations and brainstorming to do, and we've started, and that's all I can say.
And really to understand what you can do with NFTs, you need to start to understand NFTs. Like there is a game studio in Barcelona called they go under the name Clash Dome in this world. They have released 2 games already that use the Wax blockchain. It's HTML5 games. When they did the first one, their integration was, hey, okay, people can pay with Wax to play, and then there's a pool that builds up over the day, and then the best players get the portion of that pool. So you play a tournament and 90% of whatever you pay goes to that pool, so the most money go back to the players that are the best players. And then the next game they're like, hey, we can do something with NFTs, and now they are doing so you can have a ticket as an NFT, so you can play for free, which is like that is also one way to use NFTs. And now they are releasing their 3rd game soon, and that will use NFTs even more. So I think that is also a process like first step is to actually start to go use NFTs, figure out how you can use them as an artist. How far can you go with the art, with the files? Can you go to 80 megabyte files to show people that won't load well on a mobile phone? For some people in some places, do I need to think differently? And you have to test your way forward here. And I think that's a nice process to learn from your own things and also from other people in the space. And that requires time.
And research and thought.
So okay, on Saturday we have the sale. People will buy these packs where?
With Wax only.
On your website or on Atomic Hub? Yeah. So the same place we're all used to. You can log in with your Anchor wallet, your Wax wallet, or whatever you want. My guess is you will use. Will you use a CAPTCHA on the Atomic drop, or will you use some other way?
I don't know, because there are also a CAPTCHA on the transaction. So if you have a Cloud wallet, you need to do a CAPTCHA for the drop, a CAPTCHA for the transaction.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that is really, really sad right now. Like, I hate CAPTCHA. I don't know how I can say it in any other way.
I stopped to play Air Planet because too many CAPTCHA to do.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I understand it. They started to have a lot of bots that just kept doing things, and Alien World makes sure that they prevent miners by giving them nothing if they automate it. But that doesn't mean that their bot stops just because they don't get any Trillium. They will still keep going, and that will punish everyone else because the load will be too high. So that's really unfortunate. And what people should be doing on Saturday is use Anchor, like you said in the start. An Anchor wallet is something. It is. Let's change the question. Giovanni, do you have an Anchor wallet?
No.
Do you have a Cloud wallet?
Yeah.
How was it to get started into the blockchain with the Cloud wallet?
Well, I don't know, it was quite simple. I mean, just I looked into I checked a YouTube video and just did it. Wasn't that difficult.
Yeah, that's good. And Butcha, you are a programmer, so how is it to use the Cloud wallet or Anchor for you?
I have my first Cloud wallet, and I manage about 6 and 17 or 7 with the Anchor.
Yeah, it's like for me, it's very easy to use. I think that the user interface can be way better for most people. That's for sure. And on my Medium page, there is an article on how you set up your Anchor wallet just to optimize your chance of getting NFT drops. And that is something that you will likely have to do this weekend. Yeah.
I'm waiting for the Android support for Anchor, because when I am mobile, I can use only the cloud wallet.
Yeah, a lot of people want that mobile wallet. And I understand it, because I think 80-90% of all web traffic is from mobile. But for me, I said that before, like I have 4 monitors here. I have 2 computers. I have 2 different keyboards. For me to use my mobile phone, I lose time. I can't do it. Like if I work like 30 minutes on my mobile phone, that's like 10 minutes work on my computer. Everything is so slow. So for me, like I have the cheapest phone. It's like $150 when I bought it. It's the cheapest smartphone you can find that is still decent battery. So for me, using Android wallet, I don't think I will do it. I have one installed. StartEOS works with Wax. I have it installed, but it's not integrated in almost any place. So you can't use it much for NFTs. But yeah, that's something that we really need. These music NFTs, what does that mean?
These are the tracks of our upcoming album. Because, like I said, Exit Limbo is a band as well. We have a group of musicians within the group, within the band, within the team. Yeah, so it's the first 2 tracks of the new album, and the whole album will be up in this method, but we'll also put some exclusive ones that you can only find on the cards. They won't even be on the album, the released album.
And if you have this NFT, is there an MP3 file connected to it? Do you listen to it on the NFT? Do you own any rights to listen to it on another place? How does the technical aspect work?
For now, there is an MP4 with the track and the video. And I don't know if NFT Block can integrate the NFT as a key for a premium file. We can give an
MP3 soon.
MP3 for the owner of the NFT. And for now, it's only this. And we have also an Emanate account that is like Spotify on blockchain EOS.
Yeah, I just linked that in the chat as well for people to find it.
Cool.
But yeah, so what do they find on Emanate?
Well, on Emanate you can find the first 2 songs of the album, and you can find the previous album from quite a few years back. Yeah.
And if anyone was here before we started, I think the Rail Yard Turf was the song that was playing, if I'm not mistaken. So that is one of the tracks.
Yeah.
So that's very good. And if anyone wants to hear it, you can just go to the link Emanate and you can play them. How many times? Because I think there's a limit how much you can just preview, right?
Yeah, after a while I see that you need to actually log in to continue listening. I think it's 6 minutes or something. I'm not actually that sure, but yeah, I did notice that.
How has that process been for you to use Emanate? Because that's another blockchain thing.
I think conceptually it's great. I think it's
still in alpha and have a little problem with time.
Yeah, they're obviously still working on it,
Great
but
project.
the idea is great.
Yeah, I really like it. It came, I don't remember how long ago, but it feels like forever. But in the blockchain space, that is like EOS has not even been here forever, so it's not that old as a blockchain project. But it's getting some traction. Like they released the deadmau NFTs on Wax. That is very exciting. Like that's a big artist.
Yeah.
So that's nice. And I know that mBlue Crypto, he's with Uplift Art and Uplift World, and he has his mBlue Crypto YouTube channel. He also has his music there. Usually on all my shows, I have the Bitcoin Bull playing in the beginning, and that is his track as well. So that's nice.
Cool, yeah.
We follow mBlue steps for our NFT music.
Yeah, that's good. Like he created the first music video NFT, which is very exciting. Yeah. He's trying things and testing things, and like, okay, I have this skill, I have this talent, what can I do with it? Okay, let's try it, let's explore what I can do. And he started to do like all the Uplift art. He has done all of the designs, and he must put in a lot of time into that. Very exciting.
We support Uplift Art by our auction Mint One. 59% of the proceeds go to charity.
Yeah, and are there still some of these auctions open, or are they all closed?
There are the last 2 open.
So how do people find them?
One is tonight and the Holy Rex tomorrow night.
How do they find them? Where? Link.
This link.
Yeah, DM me a link, and I can share it in the description. We can show, like, what Uplift Art is doing, if people don't know that, is they are selling NFTs on Wax, and they are taking the proceeds and they are building a school in Haiti. And right now they have enough money for 2 schools thanks to Wax Pump, which is like, that is crazy, because that will impact not only the kids for the schools, but they also educate teachers, they educate the parents, the families, they make sure they have at least food once per day, which sounds crazy for us that live in Europe. Food once per day. I mean, my kid, if he doesn't eat 5 times per day, he becomes annoying. So we really have a first world problem here. So that is very, very, like that project, I can't support it enough. I love it. So I'm very happy to hear that. So absolutely. I just shared it to you, the 2 different auctions in the YouTube chat.
If Wax doesn't like it. One is this.
So Holy Rex and Angry Rhino, right?
Yeah. Oh.
I will show it on the screen as well. Whoops.
Thanks for our social media manager.
So like all you do here is you just go in and then you bid it, and then you click I'm not a robot, and then you have to do all these captcha things, which is very annoying. I even pressed wrong and I get through anyway.
Bicycle.
Yeah, like I had a bicycle and then I had traffic lights, and I actually pressed some grass as well, and I got through anyway. But yeah, that is what it is, I guess. Yeah, so I think it's good. What will come later? Like, do you have plans after this? Is this your final thing ever on the blockchain? What happens later?
I've got some, don't know how much I'd be saying, but as always, I'll say it anyway. Really want to experiment a bit more. I mean, we're already doing the audio thing. We're doing the cinematic cards. They're already there. So we'll be continuing those. But then I'd like, I'm really toying with the idea of giving NFT holders something physical.
Toying.
I do sculpting. I sculpt figurines that's part of my job, my work, for Marvel, Dragon Ball, that sort of stuff. And so I'd like to give, collectors and people who follow us something physical. So we're looking into that, definitely. And I'm working on it already.
Very exciting. So you mean that there can be something in the future that I can have standing here on my shelf?
we want it right there. Yeah.
Next to my Christmas Rex there, it's actually a lamp, so that I can put it in. It always run out of batteries, but yeah.
So that's definitely one road we're going to be taking, and we've got other ideas too.
Yeah, that's great, and I guess that time will tell what happens. Okay, let me then ask another hard question. In case Saturday doesn't sell a lot, will you still continue work on this?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, what can I say? I'm dedicated to this project. I have been for 10 years. I'm not going to stop now. Yeah, and I can't wait to I've already, like I said, I've already started working on the next stuff.
Yeah.
So gotta at least make it come out, let it come out. I mean, can't just stop.
Release it to the world.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but that is very good, and I think it's a very important perspective for people to understand, to gain trust in the project as well. There has been projects in the past that came from nowhere, and then they come and release, and then they vanish slowly into the next thing that is interesting. And just that you have a past, you have created something that takes a lot of time right now, the art. It's not just something that you slap together. And then you have the history of the game, and you want to do something in the future that should give people enough trust to trust putting money into the NFTs if they like them, which I'm sure they will.
Yeah, that's up to taste, but definitely, we want to make a second game. We want to continue making NFTs. We want to continue and expand on the world, finish the story, because in the video game it's just like it's like a prequel, basically, the video game on Steam. That's all the funding we could get, so it's just the beginning, and there's so much more we'd like to explore, and so much more world we'd like to build, or have been built, would like to actually make it visible and tangible.
Yeah, and you say that you make these physical. I see behind you, I see a Bronto and I see a superhero on the TV. Is that there are a few different kind of toys. I see the Son Goku there as well. Is that things that you have made, or is that things that you have bought?
These are things I was given as reference for stuff I did very similar to. Actually, the gray one is Mazinga, and I did that, and Filippo, we did that together. Yeah, so yeah. Those I didn't make those myself, but I get loads of free stuff like this, so it's great. Sort of get inspired and to know where the benchmark is, and I've got to make them better than those. So
yeah, exactly. You always have to go up a step, right?
yeah, exactly.
No, but that is very exciting for me, because redeemable NFTs is something that I think is going to be big. The only problem with redeemable NFTs is that you need to have a storage for the things, and you can't have, let's say you sell an NFT, hey, this can be exchanged for a toy.
Yeah.
You have to store these toys somewhere. And you can't say this NFT can be redeemed for a toy for the rest of your life, because then you have to have storage. You have to put them in some kind of context, at least in my head. I did that one, the one behind me. That one is an NFT, and they have 1 year to redeem that. So if anyone wants,
timing exactly. It's going to have to. We need to obviously have limited numbers, know of the production we can handle, and the number of NFTs, and then have a time for to actually make them. We got thinking of professional painters that'll be painting the models, or there's another option. This is what we're playing with. There are services where you can print your 3D models.
Yeah.
So that's another option. So perhaps that could also be another, or both roads, or one of the two.
Yeah, but drop shipping is something you can do of a lot of things, but I have not seen, I haven't searched for it though, for 3D models, but perhaps you can do that in a drop shipping way as well. I mean, everything can be done.
I've been seeing the quality of some of the new stuff, and I've been looking into it, and it's looking good. Color as well. You can print it in color and everything.
Very nice. Yeah, the world really enables things like this to work, which is very exciting. Well, usually shipping isn't great right now, but hey, that will probably be fixed.
Now the technology today is really giving us more possibilities.
Yeah, and I think this is good. I think people have gotten to know you, they have gotten to know the project, they have seen the art. Is there anything else you guys want to mention that people should be aware of before Saturday at 5 p.m. UTC?
Butcher, hai capito? No, sometimes a bit of translate, language barriers here. Dici che c'è qualcos'altro importante che deve sapere prima?
The reward for the complete promo artwork set.
Right, yeah.
You can show the image, the artwork of Giovanni.
Oh yeah, the one that I used today.
Yeah.
I will bring it up.
Hope they like it. I didn't get any sleep trying to do that one. It's fresh from the oven. Well, fresh from the oven. There was a lot of work into it anyway.
I need to pick it up.
The news is not on the website, but if you complete the promo artwork set of 16 cards, you get one more artwork cards, limited to the number of wallets that have completed the promo artwork set, and a big pack, the Tortellino pack.
Yeah, and while you're talking, they see the bull with the cigar and everything. He's way more badass than I am, that's for sure. And everyone...
He's the bull in all of us. He's the bullish in all of us.
Yeah, exactly. he's the real crypto bull here.
Yeah.
No, but that's great. I mean, that one, it is really good. It is really good. And yeah, it is. You have the bomber.
Yeah, have you seen that? That's got a little ode to all the other projects out there that we're in contact with and we follow.
Let me share this like this. So that's, and here we have this guy.
So if you look closely, it says tattoos and all the badges and stuff. His helmet's got a few.
We see Crypto Monkeys, Horrors, Uplift, Uplift World, Uplift Art. And that's the Llama, Uplift World, Uplift, no. Up. Yeah. I lost my words here. Upland. And then we have Wax. We have, I guess that's our planet, is it?
Yep.
And then we have Token Head.
Yeah.
And then we have a belly.
Under the belly we have. On the belt.
We need to go bigger. It's W.
Blue Wizard.
Ah, I see. That makes sense. So we should go through this. So we have something on the neck as well.
Nifty cards.
It's card.
Yeah, that's true. They have awesome art. Nifty cards really have good art.
Yeah.
And we see NFT Hive as well.
Yeah.
And I don't know what MF is.
Metaphors. The new project.
Ah, yeah. I got their latest NFT. I really liked that. I when I saw it.
And on the shoulder.
I need to go here. Like this. Who is this?
Monster of Rap.
Ah.
R2.
I mean, I really like this.
I think you still haven't found one. Still missing one. You haven't found. Or maybe two.
There was a Wax Stash.
And yeah. I think Butcher, quanto ti manca? Ancora due che non ha menzionato. One he still hasn't found, yeah.
Because the boom is not a collection yet. Maybe a side project of Exit Limbo.
I see a bicep here. No, I really like this. Like, it's really good that you hide things like this for people. Yeah.
There you go.
There's a lot of details to find here. Like, you don't want to meet this guy in a dark alley in the evening. That will be a bad idea.
Find the dust logo.
No. Here.
Ta-da. There you go.
Because we have also the dust enhancer for a miner.
Ah. Very nice. No, this is great. This is great. Yeah. No, there's a lot of details on this, and they really blend well in on this guy. That's nice.
Like to get quite, like to give it the love and time to, play with the details.
How long does it take for you to create something like this?
Anywhere between 20 and 30 hours work.
So
and 10 hours to ask all the owner of collection.
Can we use your logo?
Yeah.
No, but like there's a lot of details on this. So okay, we take this. That's 30 hours, and then we go to this one, and we can just go and look at. This is not everything. This is that we can see here. One can quickly do math and understand that it's not a 3-day project.
Yeah.
That's pretty obvious. No, I'm very excited about this. I will be buying packs on this weekend as well. So that's fun.
Yeah.
We will see. We will see how many. We will see how many I can get. Yeah, that will be exciting. When you open the packs, you go to this the NFT Blocks website, which is very nice because that makes a lot of people. It makes it easier for people. When you use this, since like getting help from Atomic Hub, they are very busy people, so their prices go up because they don't have time to do all the requests. So they have to increase the prices to match everything, to take the most serious ones. The big pocket guys, makes sense. When you do it on NFT Blocks, will you have an animation for the packs, or how does that work?
No animation. The animation is on Atomic Hub.
Yeah.
So open fast on NFT Block and open cool on Atomic Hub.
Okay, so the first packs you open on NFT Blocks, and then you can go to Atomic Hub, and will that be the same thing that you just click on them and there will be an unbox option?
I think if Atomic Hub whitelist our pack, you can have the link to unbox on Atomic Hub, but is for Atomic Hub unpack, and the unpack open 1 hour later the sell.
Okay, so I buy it at 7 and I open at 8.
Yeah,
that's good. That's good. I'm very excited. It will be a fun evening for everyone except my missus. She will be missing me.
Same here.
No, but that's good, and I'm really grateful that you guys came on and shared everything, and I'm grateful that you're here in the space and providing something that is nice to look at and fun and exciting. So that's very cool.
Thanks to you for giving us this opportunity and this exposure and support. Thanks.
I'm happy to help wherever I can. And for anyone watching, this line that goes across the screen will hopefully be fixed within a week. I hope that I could have gotten the new camera today, but it's not here yet. I've ordered a new camera, a Lumix GH5, which will be very fun when it arrives. I'm very excited about that. It has been my dream camera. I wanted to buy it since it released. It's a few years ago. Very exciting camera.
Yeah, I think I need to upgrade my camera now with all these interviews. And stuff. My laptop's not quite cutting it anymore.
Yeah, but that's fun with the horrors. Like the first interview, they were sitting there and the sound was not that good. And the second interview, they have bought a new microphone. They have set everything up, new webcam, everything was better. So yeah, I think that is like with this space, the exposure, going to shows, going to show everyone, talking with them. You really need to have some kind of decent quality, and both of you have a good enough quality for that. So yeah. It's nice.
But it would be nice to sort of have quality of life improvements, more comfortable situation.
Sleep at night.
And then I'll always be in this room all my life. I mean, this is where I work, where I make my music, and where I do interviews. It's like the only room that exists in my life at the moment, apart from the bathroom and the kitchen.
Yeah.
Make it comfortable.
Yeah, exactly. Make it comfortable. That's yeah, like when I moved to, I've lived here now for 13 months in this place where I live right now. And now I have my entire room here, my office, and I've made it everything just for live streaming. And okay, I do my office work here as well. So I have 2 computers here, then I have 2 different computers in the back there. So I have 4 computers here that I work with. If I want to play games and I don't want to feel like I'm working, I have a game PC outside this room as
You
well.
got that separate.
Yeah. So usually now I play here because I want to live stream as well, or be able to. But I have my gaming PC there.
Yeah, I actually find it difficult to play on PC after being working all day on a PC. I prefer to jump onto a couch and TV situation.
Yeah, I think it's the mindset. You need to change environment.
You need to really a detachment of environment, and yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Before we end, what's your favorite game, since you're a gamer?
Me?
Yeah.
One favorite one. One of the, let's just say, some of the games that I remember most strongly in the past, maybe Devil May Cry 3, the God of War series, Bayonetta like that. Amazing gameplay. It's just amazing. The Japs really know how to get it down when it comes to beat 'em up and fighting games.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just.
Butch, are you a gamer as well?
I'm not a gamer. I play with Duplo with my son, and play with Lego soon.
Lego Duplo. That sounds like my kid is 2.5 years, so it's probably a little bit older than mine then, or the same age. Yeah. So then Minecraft, the Duplo world is the next thing to play. It's pretty much Lego and Duplo. It's the same thing, just a little bit bigger scale.
Yeah.
And easier to clean as well.
Yeah, we're building something there in it's Uplift World. Yeah, we've got a piece of land there, and one of our teammates, Nikolai's building, is busy building.
Very nice. Yeah, my place, we are 4 people now building, and we probably have spent, I don't know how many, probably 400 or 500 hours on our piece of land right now.
Yeah.
So we are creating something big, but it's fun. And we play in survival mode, so we have to shop a block and then we go and place it, and we die from things. It's very fun. It's a nice way to relax when you work too much, so it's good. Yeah, so let's wrap this up. Very thankful that you came on, and everyone should go and look at your website. It's linked below. They can find the link to where you open packs below. Packs will be sold on Atomic Hub through drops, the same way as we are used to on Wax, this weekend, Saturday at 5 p.m. UTC, which is 7 p.m. World Swedish time.
And unpacking 1 hour later.
Yeah, unpacking is 1 hour later. That is awesome. So thanks everyone for watching. Hit that like button and subscribe to this channel for future videos and interviews like this. Peace.